This is Olivia.
And this is my friend Will.
And welcome to Pick and Play.
The show where you're the boss.
Yes, every week we pick a topic and you get to choose what's played on your screens.
This week we're exploring the crazy wibbly wobbly world of science.
You've been bombarding our websites with suggestions all week and all of them have been very exciting and interesting.
Science is the whole reason for, well, everything really.
Well, yeah, it's given us medicine, machinery, telescopes, cameras, clothes, food, sausage rolls, sun cream, shoes, sausage rolls, spy gear.
It's a shame it hasn't found your brain yet.
Yeah, they're still working on that.
So, to start the show off, let's take a visit to our dear old friend, Professor Boslington, the friendly neighbourhood scientist.
The last 7 days you've been asking us what experiments you want to see Boslington show you, and he's been trawling through your suggestions.
He's been working overtime, so much so his mother's angry that he's missed his dinner for the last few days.
Oh, and remember, you can do these experiments from the comfort of your lovely science-fueled homes.
So, let's check in with Professor Boslington.
I've done it.
Hi, Professor.
What are you working on, Professor?
Hello there. Well, I'm just working on one of the oldest questions known to man, the perfect cup of tea.
Oh, can I try some?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, Professor, that's disgusting.
I know, it's just how I like it.
So, Professor, have you been working on the suggestions that the guys at home sent in?
Yes, actually, I have. I'll just pop that to one side and do that later. So, first we've got the lava lamp, which is here. And as you can see, there's one bubbling away there. So we're going to be making that. But first, you need a fizzy drinks bottle, which we've got there. We need fizzy tablets, which we've also got. Some water and food colouring, all prepared there. So first, what you would need to do is add the water. Then shortly afterwards, add the oil. That goes in. And then you need to wait a few minutes to let it settle. Next, we need to add the food colouring, as we see there, and what we're going to do is add one of the fizzy tablets. We're going to add a whole one, because we want it to make it look really nice. So the cap comes off there, and would one of you like to pop it in for me?
I'll do it. Will might make a mess.
Don't always make a mess.
You sort of do, though, Will.
Do sometimes.
So half.
That's it. So
One,
it goes in, 1,
two.
2, and the cap goes on pretty quickly there. And we need to wait. And it's going to start going there. Now look at that.
Look how
Look
clever
at
is that?
It's just magic, isn't it? And basically what happens there, the oil starts to begin with above the water because the oil is lighter than the water, and this sort of mixture is known as intermolecular polarity. Yes, well, it can be slightly confusing, but molecular polarity is basically like magnets. So water loves water, oil loves oil, and they separate and go their own separate ways. And then the colouring and the, just makes it look pretty. But yes, no, that's fantastic. So moving on, we'll put that one next to that one. We've got the glittery majiggy thingy thing.
Tornado.
Yeah, that will do. So what we've got, another bottle, and then we pop some water in, some washing up liquid, any standard washing up liquid, and then some glitter, because we love glitter.
We love glitter.
And so what happens next is, I'm going to get you to take that for me.
Do
Yeah,
that?
there you go. And you're going to twizzle that round with
Just
your
like
wrist there.
There you go.
And pop that down. And there you go, look at that. It's going crazy. And I mean, just like the lava lamp, the washing up liquid is heavier than the water, so they separate. And, and the glitter and gravity just, again, make it look so nice.
Yeah. Well done,
Right,
Professor.
something a little more exciting now. So, a hairdryer.
Ooh,
Is that my
And a
hairdryer?
ping pong ball. No. So, what we're going to do is, you're going to turn it on for me in a second, and we're going to see some magic.
Hey!
That's pretty cool.
Look at that, that's so good. And basically what happens is the air generated from the hairdryer is causing the swirling around it. So the air around the ball that's coming out of it, that presses down onto the ball and then lifts it up in the stream generated by the hairdryer. And gravity basically just stops it from going up into the air.
Genius.
I know, I say so myself.
What about this one?
This one, now, fascinating this one is, I call it the hovery thing. So what we've got here is you need a bottle cap that sticks onto an unwanted CD, or a wanted CD, if you know what I mean. And then you gaffer it on there with some tape, and there we go. And then that's the first step. And what we need one of you to do now is to blow up a balloon, standard balloon.
All right, Olivia can do it.
There we go. And what you do is pop that on the top.
Is that enough?
Yep, that'll do. So if you just pop that on top for me there.
Oh.
And then you're going to take it round the front for me and do some hovering.
I can do that.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Right, there we go. And then we just need to lift the top of the cap off. And away we go.
There it goes.
So the airflow created by the balloon causes this movement between the disc and the surface. And so that lifts, causes less friction, and allows it to hover freely.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Professor. You've shown us some fantastic things. We're going to get going because we've got a lot to do, and I'm sure you do too. So we'll see you later.
All details on how to make these experiments can be found on our website, www.pickandplay.com. But remember to always be careful and have a parent to help you. Thanks, Professor Boslington.
Anytime, it's run along.
For as long as there have been people, there have been doctors. Believe it or not, during prehistoric times, the cavemen that roamed our lands had spirit doctors to help them with their illnesses.
Wait, so even back then they had medicine for coughs and colds?
Well, not exactly. That didn't happen till the 1900s.
What? But that was only 100 years ago. So what did they do to people who were ill before then?
I'm not actually sure, Will.
Maybe our friend Polly knows.
In prehistoric times when you were ill, into your head holes they were drilled to make those evil spirits spill. And this is what they thought until in ancient times when you were sick, a witch doctor they'd call quick with all his supernatural powers. He'd have you healed within the hours. In Grecian times Hippocrates thought natural causes cause disease. To the spirit world we say bye-bye. There's other ways to stop you dying. In Renaissance times, if you weren't well, we say hello to the red blood cell. William Harvey turns to the heart, pumping blood to body parts. In 1800s, if you were weak, Louis Pasteur you should seek. He found out germs were in the air and developed antiseptics for your care. When x-rays came, they helped us see where all your broken bones would be. Moving to 1928, penicillin could help your fate. The antibiotic fought infection, more medicine for your collection. The modern day is where our song ends, with the NHS to help all our friends. It's now goodbye from me, I'm Polly. Make sure you all stay well and jolly.
Thanks, Polly.
That's a lot to remember.
Well, that's why she always sings, because a catchy song that gets stuck in your head means you'll never forget.
Well, now you at home have been sending your ideas to us, and we've decided to put them in a segment that we call, well, silly medicine.
And to get things started, here is young Bella, who has sent us this suggestion.
Go. Hello, my name's Bella and this is Bella's marvellous stinky medicine. Now, when you drink this, your hair will change colour. When you go to different places, it will change colour. When you go to sleep, it will glow. And these are made 4 main ingredients. They are mustard, fabric softener, cat's hair and rose water. Thanks for watching, bye!
I like it. In fact, she's made me want to make my own silly medicine.
Me too. What would yours be, Will?
Well, mine would be, because what I want to do, I want to turn into any animal that I want, and I love penguins. So obviously, I would put in here orange juice, because you know how much I love orange juice, and some penguin hair, because how else are you going to turn into a penguin?
It's pretty cool. Very.
Yeah. What's yours?
I think I'd want to camouflage into a wall, so like no one could see me if I wanted to hide away. So to do that, I'd need paint, because then, you know, blend into the wall. I'd want a bit of carpet, just again, so feet blend in. And then maybe some apple juice, because I don't like orange, but I love apple.
It's good. It's not as good as mine, but it's all right.
Yeah, of course not.
And of course, a massive thank you to you, Bella, for your silly medicine.
Remember, these are just our silly medicine ideas, so don't try to actually drink these at home or any other silly medicine. Do you know what time it is, Will?
Well, it's time for time.
And that means only one thing.
It's time for the time machine.
But who should we be meeting in the studio?
Let's see what the viewers voted for. Okay. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like space is the topic you want to see played on your screens.
Luckily, Professor Boslington built us this time machine so we can transport someone from the past into the show. Who's that?
That's Sir Isaac Newton. His work on gravity is considered one of the most important work in physics.
The man who had an apple fall on his head.
Yeah, that's him. Let's bring him here to the future to talk about it.
What? Who are you? Where did you come from?
This is Olivia.
And this is Will.
We brought you here to the future to just ask you a few questions about science.
Questions?
Well, yeah. Is that okay? I don't think you realise the influence you've had on science. The story of you and the apple falling on your head is one of the greatest moments in history.
Okay, well, let's discuss it.
Olivia, I think you've got a few materials.
Yes, I do.
haven't you,
I'm
to
going to
help
get
you
them
explain.
right now.
Okay.
Come in with
Got
those.
it. So if you take that side there,
Yeah,
you take
you've got
that,
what's in the
and
middle.
I'll take this. Now, imagine that this fabric is space. The more weight you put in the center of it, the more it misshapes the space around it. Now, the big weight ball is the sun. It's heavier than this ball here, which we call the Earth. The shape caused by the sun in the fabric pulls in the lighter object. This is how gravity makes the sun and the earth work together. The perfect weight of the earth keeps it in place around the sun. Too heavy, it would be pulled in. Too light, and it doesn't pull in as quickly. That is how gravity affects the sun and the earth.
So that explains why the moon rotates round the Earth.
Well, thank you, Sir Isaac. We should probably be heading back now, and so should you. So we'll see you later.
Anytime.
Thank you very
but
much.
next time, please call ahead. I really do not like surprises.
Sorry. No. I've learned a lot from that adventure.
Oh, I've learned a lot in the last 15 minutes.
That's all thanks to our friends, Polly, Professor Boslington, Sir Isaac Newton, and of course you at home.
What's next week's topic?
Next week's theme is music, so make sure you go onto our website, pickandplay.com, to pick the topics you want to see played on your screen.
I can't wait to show off my music skills and make some instruments.
Maybe you need a little bit more practice before next week. But until next time, goodbye.
Bye.